Audio
Evening everyone, so welcome to Choice Options, and this is your host. And today in this video, actually this was supposed to be a webinar, but due to some internet connections I wasn't able to take a webinar. So I have actually thought of recording it and putting it on YouTube exclusively for all those people who wants to learn stock market and learn Nifty. And there were certain agendas we actually decided to take when we start this webinar. Okay, so no problem. What we would do is we would do it as in how it is supposed to be done. Okay, so welcome to Choice Option. As you already know about us, and we have been putting certain number of videos. So today's agenda is based on we would be doing some Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis, and I would be giving you some important levels of Nifty, which you can actually consider for next day's trading. Okay, next coming days tradings. Actually there is the short term levels, and at the same time there would be some long term levels as well. So strategy to trade the index. Okay, there is one strategy which I would be discussing it to you. Obviously the strategy part I would be taking in the next webinar most probably, and not in this video. Okay, so what is moving, what actually is driving the market, that is something I would like to discuss in this video. And why Bank Nifty is outperforming since last few trading sessions, and there would be some commodity levels of gold and nickel. Okay, so I would just take you to a Nifty chart. Okay, this is Nifty chart, if you can see. So when you actually see Nifty's chart, whenever you go for a daily analysis, then you should at least check for okay, so you can actually see that I will just mark it for you. Okay, so when you actually see, there was this consolidation over here, which we also call it as, it's kind of, so there was one consolidation over here, there was another consolidation over here, okay, so there were two consolidation around here, and I actually gave a call on last trading session when I told that if the market actually okay, if the market, okay, so if the market if market closes above this particular level, okay, this particular level, that is 11,611, I mean it closes above in the 15-minute chart, then you should take a buy call. Then as I told you, it actually gave a good returns of about 100 points from there. Okay, so leaving apart, so what would be the levels for next day? So the most probable levels for next day would be uh, okay, just wait for a minute. So the most important level would be this level, that is high. Okay, and again you can see there is this level. I'll touch, just wait. Okay, and there is a okay, so this is these are the two levels which I recommend you for Nifty. Okay, so this levels, and apart from this, they have also given certain levels for weekly and monthly. Okay, so when it comes to weekly, the low would be 11,506 and high would be 11,786. So this could be the level where Nifty might actually trade in between. So, and when it comes to monthly, it is around 11,370 would be the low, and high would be 11,920. So there are very high possibility that the high could go to 11,900. So why is that? Okay, so what actually is driving the market? So there are certain number of factors which are actually driving the market. So one such factor is world market. So why world market? Because you know that the last when you actually look at Dow and Jones have given a correction of more than 100%. Okay, so I mean whatever whatever low it had made I mean about few months back, that was around 18,000 level. Now it has again traced back to a particular level which was previous year's high. Okay, so it is around trading around 28,000 level, 28,558 most probably, I don't remember. So it means that it has zero net to net, the Dow and Jones hasn't fallen at all. Okay, so it means that net to net Dow and Jones is in profit. So why is it that? Because Americans actually see it as a great opportunity, and at the same time there is this elections, um, American elections which are going to happen in next few days. So there are high chances that market might actually uh, have a upper face, because obviously Donald Trump don't want the market to go down. Okay, there are certain his own objectives, his own conditions which he actually follows. So he is actually pushing Mr. Jerome, okay, that is the federal banks, that is the central bank of USA. He is actually kind of putting a pressure on Jerome Powell to push the market up. Okay, even there was this article published in investing.com where it clearly showed that it is because of Donald Trump and the Fed's minister that market is driving like something at a good, at certain perfect levels. Okay, so and apart from that, when it comes to Nifty, when you check the Nifty PE, okay, that is price to earning ratio. So historically what we knew is if PE crosses 28 or 29, it means that the market is going to fall from that particular level, because 28 PE is very high. And when you actually check on NSE.com about the PE levels, so it shows you around 32. Okay, so this level has actually been breached. Okay, then I guess that people now are assuming that the same levels, that is 28, 29, these levels are no more a magic levels where you would expect the market to fall. But to be frank, there is some issues around this, because when you check Bloomberg and CNBC, so Bloomberg actually stated in their website that PE is actually 29. So there is some difference, because Bloomberg has actually considered last quarter's growth rate and results. Okay, but NSE hasn't. So that's the reason that NSE has showed PE of around 32. So there is certain mismatch between all this PE ratio. So this could be one of such thing which is actually driving Nifty. And apart from this, there is one indicator I would like to show it to you. I mean, it's like it's an anomaly, because auto sectors in last few days, all the sectors of Indian market have been performing tremendously well, and auto sector is one of those performing sectors. But if you see, the energy sectors hasn't performed at all. Okay, as a to be frank, energy sectors is in negative and auto sector is in positive. So how can this actually be possible? Because auto sector and energy sector both are very much proportional, because industrial equipment needs energy and energy sector isn't performing and auto sector is performing, and that's kind of a paradox over here. And this paradox actually leads to a conclusion where we can say that the whatever is driving the market is artificial. Okay, that is not fundamentally. Okay, The driving force could be world market or Indian government or US government or whatever possible uh, levels or whatever possible institutions. These institutions are actually trying to put the market up. Okay, so there could be many reasons behind this. We don't actually know. If we actually knew those reasons, and obviously we wouldn't have been called as retailers. Okay, so this is a highlight which I would like to tell you. So why Bank Nifty is outperforming? Okay, so Bank Nifty is actually outperforming because of certain issues which were to be put by some of the PSUs of India. Okay, so it was rumored that there could be around 2 lakh crores of issues to be raised. Okay, 2 lakh crores worth of issues to be raised, and the leading banks which are actually looking to raise money over here is SBI. So SBI is going to raise around 50 lakh crores in next 2 months. Apart from this, Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, and there are other few PSUs which are actually looking forward to raise their funds, okay, by issuing. So obviously if Bank Nifty falls from here, they won't get a reliable and good rate at which they can actually issue. Okay, so if it actually falls, then I mean from now on Bank Nifty goes down or it underperforms, then it could actually portray that banks are not really doing well and there could be under subscription of these issues. So looking at this particular points, we can actually say that Bank Nifty is driving high because of this artificial it is actually driving because it is driving itself artificially because they want the prices to be high when they issue the shares, okay, to the investors. So obviously then they would get a good price for the issues and there would be a better raising from their side. Okay, so that was one of the reasons, and Bank Nifty has been outperforming. Apart from this, when you actually look at the correction levels, Nifty has been the last high in January, Nifty made a high of around 12,500 and currently it is trading around 11,500. So there is just a gap of 1,000 points. But when you actually look at Bank Nifty was trading around 32,000 in those days, and now Bank Nifty hasn't shown a big correction till now. So there is a huge correction yet to come. So that is also one of the reason. Okay, so let's come to gold and nickel levels. When you actually see the nickel and gold levels, if you see gold levels, the 50 EMA and 20 EMA, gold has actually taken a support at 50 EMA, and gold is trading around 50 EMA in 20 EMA, and at the same time it is kind of forming a flag flag shape in this chart, in 15 minutes chart, so which actually reflects that there could be a very high volatility in coming days in the uni direction. It could be either of the direction, in positive side and the negative side. So what I tell you is I will give you the support levels which are very important, and if these support levels are breached, then you can actually go on long or short with a good amount of money you will be able to make. So just note down this levels. So go for gold, the support level is 52,200. If it crosses below 52,200, it closes below 52,200, then you can actually expect the support to be forming. Okay, and at the same time, when you actually see resistance, that is 53,800, if the price closes above 53,800, then there could be a possible upside from there, and if the price actually breaches 56,000, then there could be a very good up move from there. And you can see nickel is trading above 100 EMA, and at the same time it's 200 EMA as well. So nickel has a very good support level at 1100 and 10,000 sorry 1050, and resistance level of 1140 and resistance of 1200. Okay, so these are the levels, and okay, So that's it for today. I've almost given all the aspects which are necessary to trade tomorrow and coming days. Okay, so in the webinar I actually wanted to teach you one of the strategy, but since there is some issue with the internet, so I would just reschedule my webinar. I would be giving you the link in the description box as well for the rescheduled date, and the link you can register for the webinar, and I would be teaching you one of the strategy which you would actually be able to apply on Nifty and Bank Nifty and make very good amount of money in those segments. Okay, so thank you so much, and please, if you like my video, then please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you can get the latest and fastest updates, and please like my video and share it with your friends. Thank you so much.